Games, winning 3 flags with Hawthorn before claiming the Norm Smith medal in Geelong's premiership last year. While Richmond's Trent Cotchin has also announced he will be hanging up the boots at season's end. Western Bulldogs young gun Riley West says they are taking things 1 week at a time as they prepare to face the Hawks in Launceston this weekend.
Yeah, steady growth and just try and, I guess, at the end of the year, hopefully be in those finals sort of contentions, and, anything can happen. So I think we're feeling good, big training session today. So put it all out there and get ready to go to Tassie and take on Hawthorn.
On RSN there, NRL and Luke Summerton will make his debut at hooker for the Panthers tonight following the late withdrawals of Jerome Luai and Mitch Kenny. It caps off a dramatic rise for the 23-year-old who started the 2022 season in the 4th tier Sydney Shield competition. And Matilda's training has gone behind closed doors as the side continues its preparations for Saturday's World Cup quarter-final against France. Australian Independent Radio News.
Have you heard the news? Pipeworks Thomastown Market is open Saturdays and Sundays at 5 Dunstans Court, Thomastown. Enjoy a massive weekend of fun for the whole family. There's face painting, delicious food stalls and rides. Quality and cheap fresh fruit and veg, and Trash and Treasure is back. So where will you go for the best market experience in Melbourne's north?
Pipeworks Thomastown Market.
It's my market.
It's your market.
It's our market.
Station sponsor.
Tune in to Hidden Gems each Tuesday between 2 and 4 to hear Your Business is Our Business, a podcast series that helps to navigate the planning, startup and expansion of your business in Nillumbik Shire Council. Learn how the Council's planning and business concierge service can help to seek advice early, avoid costly mistakes and get faster decisions. Find out which permits may be relevant to your business and what free council support is available. Download from Spotify or Apple or visit nillumbik.vic.gov.au/business-podcast. Proudly supported by the Victorian Government's Business Friendly Council Approvals Program.
Station sponsor. Flinty Valley FM weather.
The weather tomorrow, mostly cloudy day with a top of 16 degrees. Saturday, we'll see a possible shower, 14 degrees. Sunday, clearing shower, 13. And Monday, well, a late shower and a top of 13 degrees.
On your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM, Drive.
Warm welcome to Thursday to Arrive. Had a moment of panic there. I'd forgotten how to turn the studio on, how to go live to air. So there was a little bit of panic, but found the right button. And we are now broadcasting across the airwaves. So big thanks to Eric Norton to get us through the afternoon with cars and guitars. And always an informative program about all things motoring. Today, well, we're still into Aussie August Music Month. So last week I grabbed a bunch of CDs, A to F, and I thought I would continue on with that, but no, I haven't. I'm going to have to go back to my high school report card where it said Brett doesn't quite finish things that he set his mind to and is easily distracted. And I've got distracted this week. No CDs. I've just grabbed a bunch, and I mean a huge bunch of 7-inch singles, all Australian. We're going to go, I think it would reach back to the 70s, a lot of 80s, because that was my probably my main record collection. A bit of the 90s. I started to lose my interest in music in the 90s. Married, mortgage, kids, kind of phased out a little bit. And as the kids got older, back into the 2000s, I got back into music, and hence why I'm here today. So some old stuff and some really, really brand new stuff. Let's kick today off. It's the 10th of August, if you're losing track of time and space. I'm going to kick you off with, this is way back when Hoodoo Gurus were called Lee Hoodoo Gurus. This is Leilani. Yes, wrong speed. There you go, Lihudu Gurus with Leilani, and at 4:13 on the line from the city of Whittlesea, I've got Peter Duncan. Welcome, Peter.
Hi, Brett. How are you? And hi to all the listeners out there today.
Ah, yes. Moving through August, where has the year gone?
It's unbelievable. We're actually nearly at September, if you think about it, and I'm just not sure what's happened the last 8 months.
I did see someone did post on social media that there's only a certain amount of days till Christmas, and it sounded very...
Oh, till Christmas?
Yeah, very scary.
Yeah, that is scary, but we'll have plenty of activities around the city of Whittlesea, I can guarantee you that.
Oh, yeah, we've got a lot to get through before we even think about Christmas, such as the community grants. They're now open.
Yeah, they are. So it's now open, and it's a program that provides even more funding to the amazing work that's done by our community through local programs, projects and activities. And this year we've boosted the funding for the grant program by 33% in the budget, so that's fantastic. And there's also a new grants program that includes emergency grants, and they've already opened for applications for food share organisations just in response to the impacts of cost of living crisis. We've also made it really simple now to get a grant and apply, and you can get grants right throughout the year rather than having to do it once a year before the start of the new financial year. So that just makes it easier for people. So you can put in an application monthly if you want to, or once a year. It's very flexible now. So if you would like to know about the categories and the criteria and how you actually apply, if you just head to whittlesea.vic.gov.au/grants, and it will have all the information there, and we're really excited with the extra funding by 33% this year to support the community that do so much great work and helping the projects come together and supporting each other through the community.
Yeah, good to see the councils making it a lot easier for people out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You got a big council meeting coming up next week also.
Yeah, we do. It's next Tuesday, the 15th of August, and it's at the council chambers at the council offices at 25 Ferris Boulevard. And that starts at 6:30pm, and we've got a number of items on the agenda this month, which includes the future directions plan for the Quarry Hills Parkland, which is a magnificent open space in the city of Whittlesea. And you can also see the full agenda and come and ask questions at the council meeting. Again, just go to the council website, and all communities are always welcome to come along, or you can watch it live from the comfort of your own home on the City of Whittlesea YouTube channel.
And you can also email a question in?
Yes, you can. So if you just hop onto the Whittlesea website, it'll have what's on the agenda for next Tuesday, and then it will also explain how you ask a public question.
Ah, fantastic. Because it's, if people can't get down there, it's always handy to be able to get a question across.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You've also got a community consultation on priorities, I believe.
Yeah, we do. So we like to do a few pop-ups around the city so that we can get people's feedback. And we're asking people to come and just give us some feedback on some of the important strategies and plans that we're doing and planning for key activities over the next 10 years. So we really want to hear from people about what's important to them to make sure the activities that we think are important are actually reflective of the community's priorities, because we really want to live by our sort of mantra, which is that Whittlesea is a place for all.
Mm-hmm.
So consultation will be open until the 20th of August, and to find out where they will be, you can visit the engage.whittlesea.vic.gov.au/community priorities, and there's a survey there. And you can also have a go at the funded activity where you get to show us how you would spend a set budget amount and what you would spend it on.
Ah, fantastic too. Go on. No, please.
Sorry. And we've also got the final consultation on the draft local laws and nature strip garden guidelines, and they close this Sunday. So there's still time to have a look and then provide feedback on both of those before we close that off.
Oh, fantastic, yeah. I was just going to ask about the Whittlesea Disability Network too. What's happening with that?
Yeah, we're so proud of the work we do in our community to provide, an inclusive and particularly accessible place for all. And the Whittlesea Disability Network is a council-hosted network that supports people with disability to participate in the community. And the network's open to people with disability, carers and supporters, providing support and connection. So everyone is welcome to attend the next network meeting, which is on the 12th of September, and it will include speakers from the National Disability Insurance Scheme, NDIS, and so that'll be interesting. My Aged Care, and the Home and Community Care Program for younger people, because we don't want to forget about those people either. So we've also launched a new online information hub earlier this year to ensure that we do hear the voices of our residents with disabilities and their carers, to make sure we're hearing from them as well. So you can also visit information about where there will be opportunities to provide feedback at the engage.whittlesea.vic.gov.au/WDN online.
Oh, fantastic. So, yeah, always helping everyone, the Whittlesea Community Council there, so that's great.
Yeah, and if you just get on the council website generally, you'll find anything you need to know about the City of Whittlesea, and also all of the consultation that we've got happening at the moment. And as I said, the grants program, everything is always up there and it's always up to date, thanks to our fabulous comms team.
Yeah, fantastic. So, yeah, anything else to let us know what's happening in the coming week?
I think that's about it, Brett, and so it's sort of until we meet again, my friend.
Ah, very good, very good. Well, as I said, there's always something happening in the City of Whittlesea.
Yes, there is. There's always something going on.
All right. Well, fantastic. I'm sure we will catch up in the coming weeks. So, Peter, thank you so much for that.
We will, and thanks, Brett, and I hope all of the listeners have a great night tonight.
You too. All right. No worries. Thanks for that.
Bye.
Bye. There you go. That was Peter Duncan from the City of Whittlesea. 20 minutes past 4. We're sticking with the theme. It's our Aussie August Music Month stack load of 7-inch singles. I've got this one on the turntable. I didn't know whether to play it or not. And it's Kylie Minogue, I Should Be So Lucky. And like I think, Kylie Minogue, blah, blah, blah. I looked it up on Discog. This single is worth $54. So I've got a little bit more respect for Kylie Minogue, and I will treat this single with a little bit more caution than throwing it round the studio. So at 4:21 on a Thursday Drive, this is Kylie Minogue with I Should Be So Lucky for Aussie August Music Month.
Imagination, there is Sometimes you're five pig-faced people together. Still we stay for a while, so we swing on a big willow tree. We all fly through the air on the branches that hang. We all know just where we want to be. Sitting on the roof, all the things we could say. The 5 o'clock on the town hall, the tree on the hill, and Lucy next door hosing down a front footpath. God knows why she thinks that it has to be clean, so we swing on the big willow tree. We all fly through the air on the branches that hang. We all know just where we want to be.
Not Drowning, Waving their willow tree. Taking us a little bit over, well, past 4:30. It's 4:30, I'm going to say 4:32. Quick message and then we'll go check on that weather.
Absolute Rock takes a light-hearted look at the legends and superstars of rock from the late 60s through to the current era. Every Thursday from 12 with Tony Bennett on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
The weather, you ask? Well, tomorrow a mostly cloudy day with a top of 16 degrees. Saturday, possible shower 14. Sunday, not so great. Although a clearing shower, it's going to be a top of 13 degrees. And Monday, we'll see a late shower and a top of 12 degrees.
Taking you home. Drive.
It's 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
Thursday drive it is, with myself, Brett. Stack load of 7-inch Australian singles. We'll be spanning the decades and the genres too. So we'll see how we go. Far too many to fit into 2 hours. So I'll make sure I put the ones I play aside so the following week or the week after we can continue on with Aussie August Music Month and play out the rest of the 7-inch singles. Or we may need a couple more weeks anyway. Anyway, 4:33. Sad to see Sixto Rodriguez died this week. Yesterday. Of course, he of the documentary Looking for Sugar Man. You know the story about him. Quite an interesting soul and quite an interesting life he had too. So if you haven't caught the doco, I suggest you jump on and look for that doco and, give it a good watch because he played an important part in a lot of people's lives in the 70s, apparently a little bit before my time, someone that was a little bit more my time and a little bit in more my kind of Well, my music taste is Jamie Reid. He also passed this week. And if you don't know Jamie Reid, he did most of the artwork for the Sex Pistols, so all their album covers and things like that. So he passed this week also. So, of course, the Nevermind the Bollocks album, quite an iconic thing. You could see that from miles away, and as soon as it's up, even those colours, the pink and the yellow, is quite iconic too. So hard to mistake it for any other band or album too. And that was Jamie Reid's work. So again, another creative that we have lost. Let's get back into some Australian music. This is the Huxton Creepers. What track is it? It's Turntable 2. This is Pretty Flamingo. Huxton Creepers. It's Thursday Drive.
The sun in my life, it is dead, it is dead. Where is the light that would play in my streets? And where are the friends I could meet, I could meet? Where are the girls I left far behind? The sticks and the sticks of the girls on my mind. Where is the sun that shone on my head? The sun in my life, it is dead, it is dead. Where are the girls that I left far behind? The sticks and the sticks the Spicks and the Spicks. All the girls on my mind. Where is the girl I love all along? The girl that I love, she is gone, she is gone. All of my life I call yesterday. The Spicks and the Spicks of my life gone away. All of my life I call yesterday. The Spicks and the Spicks of my life gone away. Everybody, Spicks and
A lot of crackle to that little single because it's way back from 1966. The Bee Gees there with Spicks and Specks, of course. And, of course, that is the theme show to the ABC show Spicks and Specks. It actually reached number 4 on the Go Set Australian National Top 40 back in 1966. So, yeah, it did all right for the Bee Gees, and I'm sure there's a lot of money coming their way from the rights for ABC to play it on their game show there. Sometimes I go down to a bit of a rabbit hole here. I've jumped onto Discogs again to check to see how much the Spicks and Specks is. I've got to reach for it behind me. If you had an A1 condition 7-inch single from the Bee Gees for Spicks and Specks, $120. The one I've got, well, it's pretty crackly. It's pretty beaten around. And Terry Potter, he lived at 20 Ebb Street, Aspendale. This used to be his, so I reckon I've paid a couple of bucks for this, and I think I could only sell it for a couple of bucks since Terry Potter wrote his name across the centre there. So, yeah, but I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it to play it to air. So I don't mind that you've done that, Terry, because I probably picked that up for a couple of bucks. 4:41, it's Thursday Drive. I'm going to play you, well, we're all playing Australian music, of course, Australian Aussie August Music Month. This is from the Locksmiths, a little single they've put out it's called the Single Revival. Yes, back in the day, you could get singles on a cassette player, on a cassette tape. Kind of pointless, really, isn't it? Because by the time it's ran through and you had to get up and turn it over, well, probably no more pointless than a 7-inch single. So who am I to say that? But anyway, this is the Locksmiths about that little product of music, the Single. This is them. They're coming.
Another summer slipped away without me noticing. At least you had the decency to say, I'll see you later. The streets are wider here. I watched you disappear. Such a simple thing became so complicated. And I watched my shadow shorten, ankle deep in autumn.
The Locksmiths there, and I just got a call from D from Monday Drive to say the second ever single he bought was the Bee Gees' Spicks and Specks. He still has it somewhere, and when I mentioned that a A1 condition single was worth $120, he's looking for it. But as I said, don't get sucked in. Everyone thinks things are worth more than they are. And often you're very disappointed when you find out the actual cost of it. So, yeah, just play it, enjoy it. From the Simpletons, Mark Manone was the, I forget what he actually played. What did he play? He was the bass and the acoustic guitars and the melodica from in the Locksmiths. And he put out this little single 2020. So just a solo one from Mark Manone. This is Feel It Disappearing.
The Palestinian Community Association represents Palestinians across Victoria. PCA runs many activities for members, including a monthly gathering at Thomastown Library Hall, as well as all festivals, celebrations, day trips, and even camps. PCA also hosts children's activities and women-only events such as swimming. They also provide the Palestinian Seniors Club's activities as well. PCA aims to involve all age groups with activities so that no one feels isolated. For more details, visit the website palestine-victoria.org.au.
Thursday Drive is what you're listening to around the time that the Locksmiths were playing around. They had another bandmate on their album, the Lost and Lonesome Recording Company, and I always get them mixed up. It was the Simpletons, so I always get the Locksmiths and the Simpletons mixed up because this next segue I was going to play nicely. I'm going to play you a single from Darren Hanlon, and I was going to say he used to be in the Locksmiths, but he didn't. He used to be in the Simpletons. And this is a little single from Darren Hanlon called Butterfly Bones. That's the B-side. The A-side's Electric Skeleton, so it's bone-related. And it comes with an X-ray. It's folded up into a little X-ray, and he tells a story that he had to go around to all the regional hospitals and ask nicely whether he could have some of the X-rays being thrown out, and whether it was a kind of like Privacy Act, whether that was going to come in because you've got someone's X-ray. But he managed to collate quite a few X-rays and then cut them up and use that as the cover for this little single that he's put out. This is him, Darren Hanlon, with Butterfly Bones. 8 minutes away from the 5 o'clock news.
When one year ends and another begins and the sky is a shower of sparks, with your skinny girl arms with their hairs on their ends like exclamation marks. Well, I admit I was scared, I felt unprepared. If I need you, tell me where you will be. You said it's not surprising, just look to the horizon. It's a circle in the middle is me. A week in the hospital, always sick when you were little. You were brittle like a butterfly bones. I wish I'd have been there to run a comb through your hair. It always smelled like smoke and pine cones. But then the devil shot through, you got stronger as you grew. But they treat you like you're never the same. You filled your one good lung and bit down hard on your tongue just to keep yourself from going insane. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Rides keep on turning, and our lives insist on turning, and my mind, it keeps on learning, but I can smell something burning. Now in a minute or less I tried to confess every single thing I learned so far. In a skirt you'd stolen as the road's unreeling and a rolling beneath the wheels of the car. No, I haven't been drinking, I don't know what I was thinking, but I really don't mean anything. You said, do me a favor, if you wanna be my savior, then you're gonna have to wait till the spring. You said, do me a favor, if you wanna be my savior, then you're gonna have to learn how to sing.
Beautiful song there from Darren Hanlon. The trouble with vinyl is they don't have a time on it. I've got 6 minutes and I'm madly scrambling around trying to find some singles with a timestamp on it so I know how long I've got. But I do have to play this message before we get to the 5 o'clock news. So, have a listen.
Hear what they said on the radio?
No, I missed it.
Nah, I had to take the dog for a walk.
I was at work.
I was helping with the sausage sizzle.
Catch the latest news updates, listen to podcasts, join us live with the Community Radio Plus app.
Hear what they said
on the radio? Yeah, I was listening.
I was listening in the car.
Yeah, I was listening on my phone.
On the radio?
Yeah, I was listening to it on my smart speakers when I got home.
Whatever you're doing, take us with you. Community Radio Plus, your home of community radio. Download from the App Store or Google Play.
No reason to be listening to Thursday Drive. If the Community Radio Plus app, you can play it on any of your devices. I think we're also on iHeartRadio too, so yeah, search for that. And of course, you can jump onto the website, Plenty Valley FM or pvfm.org.au. And listen back to any of the shows or live stream this very show that's going live to air now. Now, I've chosen the stems for always. I don't have a time on it, but it does look like it goes for a long time. This is just by eye. So hopefully the stems for always will get us through to the 5 o'clock news. Let's have a go. 60 seconds short. But I've got to tell you, I think I've reached peak nirvana in here in the studio. There's nothing more enjoyable than coming into the studio with a stack load of 7-inch CDs, 7-inch singles, and just playing them on the turntable. It's you got to be on your toes. You got to keep ahead. It's So as I said, hopefully I'm really enjoying myself here. So hopefully you're enjoying the wide selection of Australian music that I'm throwing on the turntable here too. So, hey, 30 seconds away, I reckon that is close enough. 5 o'clock news coming up.
Green lights all the way home. Drive on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
This is Plenty Valley FM News.
Hello, I'm Sarah Patterson. Urgent assistance has been deployed to the Hawaiian island of Maui, where wildfires have torn through a major tourist town. Much of Lahaina has been destroyed. Blue Hawaiian Helicopters is helping to get supplies to those in need. Chief Executive Quentin Koch says the flames are being fanned by strong winds.
We had a hurricane pass well south of us. Didn't expect any impact to our region, and a couple fires sparked up, and with the winds from the hurricane offshores, they just spread drastically over.
The Prime Minister is accusing the opposition of presiding over a farce after it tried to block new prescription rules. From next month, people will be able to use one script to access 60 days' worth of medication. The Coalition is pushing for the policy to be delayed, while community pharmacies have their concerns addressed. Anthony Albanese has told Parliament the measure will save patients up to $180 a year.
This is about making a difference on cost of living. The idea that you deliberately keep costs to consumers high as a conscious strategy, frankly, is one that I believe is indefensible.
While the Prime Minister will head to the US in late October for climate and security talks with President Joe Biden. It'll be Anthony Albanese's first official visit to Washington as PM. Queensland police have made a breakthrough in a case identifying a woman whose body was found wrapped up in a basement in Brisbane's north. Cowie Affleck reports.
Tanya Lee Glover has today been identified as the victim after cleaners made the grim discovery at a orderly unit complex last December. Police say she moved to Queensland from New South Wales in 2006 and resided around Fortitude Valley and was likely buried in either 2009 or 2010. It's understood she was vision and hearing impaired and would have been 38 years old at the time of her death. She was not formally known to police and no missing person reports had been made concerning her. Officers have spoken to her parents who believe she was somewhere else in the country. Her death is being treated as a homicide.
More than 50 North Queensland uni students have decided to get their gear off to raise money for vets treating injured wildlife. More from Scott Mayman.
In the words of organiser Josephine Marnie,
it's very tasteful.
Called Vets Uncovered, totally naked university students were not bashful about posing naked for the calendar.
It's a pretty body positive movement as well. Like, really, no one cares.
The calendar's about to go on sale, with proceeds going to vets who usually pay out of their own pocket to help injured wildlife.
Particularly natural disaster, which especially in Australia, we've got floods, droughts, it's like, there's bushfires and numerous amounts of wildlife, koalas, kangaroos.
Scott Mayman, Air News.
While in WA, the organiser of a 50-person syndicate of Fiona Stanley hospital workers says she is still in shock after the group won Saturday's $4 million lotto super draw. It's the syndicate's third win in just over a month. This is Air News. A Brownlow medalist and a Norm Smith medalist have both announced they will retire at the end of the AFL season. Jordan Tunbridge reports.
Trent Cotchin has decided to hang up the boots as he prepares to play his 306th game for Richmond. The 33-year-old Brownlow medalist and three-time premiership captain will retire at the end of the season. A three-time best and fairest winner with the Tigers, Cotchin holds the club record for the most games as skipper. His announcement comes hours after Geelong confirmed reigning Norm Smith medalist Isaac Smith will also finish up. Smith last year became the oldest player to be named best on ground in a grand final at 33, leading the Cats to victory. Having started his 277-game career with Hawthorn, Smith won 3 flags before joining Geelong as a free agent in 2020.
The NRL round gets underway tonight with the Sea Eagles playing the Panthers, and Wallabies co-captain Michael Hooper has reportedly been left out of Australia's squad for next month's World Cup. Eddie Jones's second coming as coach hasn't started how he would have liked, emerging winless from the 4-game rugby championship. It appears now he has made a massive call, co-captain Michael Hooper, to reportedly be left out of the squad, which will be named tonight, as Jones isn't willing to bank on the flanker overcoming a calf injury. Australian Independent Radio News.
Have you heard the news? Pipeworks Thomastown Market is open Saturdays and Sundays at 5 Dunstans Court, Thomastown. Enjoy a massive weekend of fun for the whole family. There's face painting, delicious food stalls and rides. Quality and cheap fresh fruit and veg, and Trash and Treasure is back. So where will you go for the best market experience in Melbourne's north?
Pipeworks Thomastown Market.
It's my market.
It's your market.
It's our market.
Station sponsor.
Blinty Valley FM weather.
Partly cloudy day tomorrow with a top of 16 degrees. The weekend, Saturday, will kick it off with a possible shower, 14 degrees. Sunday, clearing shower, 13 degrees. And Monday, a late shower with a top of 12 degrees. Where are we? This is all mixed up in here on the... this one. Sorry about this. The computer's not as it should be.
On your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM, Drive.
Yes, it is, and we're working our way through a stack of 7-inch Australian singles. And I've got James Freud and the Radio Stars on the turntable. James Freud was probably one of the first bands I saw. It was at the Village Disco in Balwyn. It was an underage disco in the 80s, and it was above a group of shops. I'm not sure. I know the shops, but I'm not sure what is there now. And Balwyn, it was we had to travel in, get dropped off by our parents and picked up, especially because my good mate wasn't allowed to catch the bus home. But it was an interesting scene. Like there was a bar there, but you could only buy non-alcoholic drinks and all that. And Kate Sobrano used to hang out there a fair bit. She was quite, she must have been 15, 16 or that. And I was fairly good mates with her brother Paul back then. No longer. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. There was no falling out. He was from one side of town, I was from the other. But we used to hang out at the Village Disco on a Saturday night in Balwyn. And James Freud, I don't know how it came about, actually played there. Towards the end of it, they were getting some live music in. And it was a disco, so James Freud was a little bit punk, a little bit glam, so it seemed a little bit odd to have him in. I also recommend check out James Freud's book because he did die of alcoholism, and he has written a cracking bio called I Am the Voice, Left from Drinking. And Kate Sobrano does have a little paragraph or two in there about James Freud and her time at the Village Disco in Balwyn when she saw James Freud. So me and Kate Sobrano were we're at this very gig, or to hear this very song, the first release from James Freud and the Radio Stars. It is Modern Girl.
With a modern girl.
Yes, James Freud and the Radio Stars. Of course, he went on to be part of the Models too. And 2010, they were inducted into the Hall of Fame. James Freud didn't attend because he could not be put in a situation where alcohol was available. And the band explained his absence by saying he'd had another bicycle accident. So he died a week after being inducted into the Hall of Fame, so rather tragically. And he's survived by his two sons, who I think are still in or playing music and in various bands too. So, yeah, rather a tragic life for James Freud and a battle with alcoholism. And back then too, in the early 80s, I used to go and see the Angels a lot before they became, well, they did become a little bit of a bogan kind of pub rock band, didn't they? Especially with the, am I ever going to see your face again and the chant back. But back then I caught the Angels at Festival Hall and a few other places too. So they were, and again, they were a little bit punk before they started to morph into that kind of bogan pub rock band. But this is the one and only single that survived the 80s of mine. It's the Angels with No Secrets.
She's in pain.
516. Now, I reckon I must have been a little turd of a music snob back in my teenage years because I definitely didn't like this next band I've got on the turntable. Australian Crawl. It's the Boys Light Up. Detested the Australian Crawl back then. All the girls loved them. And, just couldn't have anything to do with them. And I don't know why I've got this single, why I own this single. I don't know how I must have absorbed it from someone else's collection, but I've matured and I really do like this single, The Boys Light Up. I can appreciate it now. Look, some people still say I'm a bit of a turd of a music snob, but I can really, really appreciate this next track from the Australian Crawl with The Boys Light Up.
It's local. It's 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
It is, and it's Thursday Drive. Don't worry if you've just tuned in. It's not Triple M. Yes, I know. Especially with the Angels and Australian Crawl. Classic Aussie rock, I know. But we're going to fix that. This next band is one that I used to get very, very sweaty and mashed up with. Painters and Dockers.
Principal thinks he's a hero.
Tune in to Hidden Gems each Tuesday between 2 and 4 to hear Your Business is Our Business, a podcast series that helps to navigate the planning, startup and expansion of your business in Nillumbik Shire Council. Learn how the Council's planning and business concierge service can help to seek advice early, avoid costly mistakes and get faster decisions. Find out which permits may be relevant to your business and what free council support is available. Download from Spotify or Apple or visit nillumbik.vic.gov.au/business-podcast. Proudly supported by the Victorian Government's Business Friendly Council Approvals Program.
Station sponsor.
25 minutes past 5 o'clock. Let's leave the 80s behind. Hey, starting to get into a little bit of dad rock, aren't I, really? Cool dad rock. My daughter accused me of that. I asked her something. She goes, oh, yeah, I'd class it as dad rock. I go, really? She goes, yeah, but cool dad rock. I kind of took that as a positive, hopefully. But speaking of my daughter, she's in this band, Susie. Susie is releasing a new single tomorrow, and then they're kicking their national tour off tomorrow night at the Croxton down there in, is it Sydney Road or the other one? Who knows? At the Croxton, they are supporting Sly Withers and Tiger's Jaw and then going on a 2-week national tour. So, yay, Susie, go. I'm going to play you this one from Susie called Canberra.
My dad said working hard means you come last, don't think about it. My mum said every favour I give out needs to be counted. I didn't listen then, I wouldn't listen now. You take off my makeup, said getting drunk is overrated. I'm in the corner of your East Brunswick apartment wasted. I should have listened then, I swear I'll listen now. I should have listened. In the biggest room, in a small house, on the loudest street, in a shit town, I'm licking my wounds and trying to rehearse the words that I will say to you when I finally learn to break through these walls that I've been building so high. I reckon we could give this a try. And I will listen. I might even speak my mind. And all is forgiven if I can stay here one more night.
Yes, you can catch Susie and Band tomorrow night at the Croxton with Tiger Jaws and Sly with us. It is bang on 5:30.
Hi, it's Richard from How Blue Can You Get? Join me this Saturday evening where we will continue Aussie August Music Month by featuring all Australian blues artists. We'll be playing tracks from our feature album of the month, the Checkerboard Lounge's Sun Sessions, as well as tracks from Ross Wilson's new EP, She's Stuck on Facebook All the Time. How Blue Can You Get? Every Saturday night at 8 p.m. here on your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
Quick check on the weather. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy day with a top of 16. Saturday, possible shower 14 degrees. Sunday, clearing shower 13. And Monday, late shower and a top of 12 degrees.
This is Drive with Brett Ditchfield.
88.6.
It is. Let's stay in the 2020s. This is another rather newish single. I picked it up when I caught Jess Cornelius at the Black Cat down there just on Brunswick Street. It's a little bit confusing though. I think they've glued the labels on the wrong side. So I think this should be, I can't tell you why, but I'm not quite sure because as I said, I think they've swapped the labels around. So Jess Cornelius.
Every time I try to finding inspiration. I knew you'd find me crying. Tell those girls with rifles for minds that their jokes don't make me laugh. They only make me feel like dying in unguarded moments. So long between mirages. I knew you'd find me drinking. Tell those men with horses for hearts that their jibes don't make me bleed. They only make me feel like shrinking in unguarded moments. Deep without a meaning. I knew you'd find me leaving. Tell those friends with cameras for eyes that their hands don't make me hang. They only make me feel like breathing in unguarded moments. In unguarded moments. In unguarded moments. In an unguarded moment. 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 In an unguarded moment.
The Church, of course. Unguarded moment.
At Speaking Made Easy Diamond Valley Group, you can practice communication and presentation skills in a friendly, fun and supportive environment. Overcome your nervousness when speaking with others. Develop presentation writing and speech presentation skills. Prepare a special occasion speech. Learn to engage your audience and practice speaking skills. We welcome women from diverse backgrounds and the first 3 visits are free. Meetings are held on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of the month. You can visit speakingmadeeasy.com.au, community group supporter of 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
20 minutes away from 6 o'clock. It's Thursday Drive with myself, Brett. I did, last week we kicked Aussie August Music Month off with CDs A to F. And I was going to follow on, but I got distracted. And as I said in my high school report, it always said Brett was easily distracted and never completed any assignments. So I haven't completed the assignment from Continuing on with the CDs from our F and beyond, maybe next week, we'll see. So this week, just a stack load of CDs. As I said, 70s, well, we haven't done the 70s yet. I'm going to do the 70s now. A little bit of, well, I used to love this song when I was a kid because it told a story. It's a little bit kind of naff now, really. It's the Ted Mulry Gang, and it's the song is Jump in My Car. And I did enjoy the storyline of the song, but I thought, what an absolute prick. This is Ted Mulry.
Jump in my car. I wanna take you home. Jump in my car. It's too far to walk on your own. No, thank you, sir. Come on, I'm a trustworthy guy. No, thank you, sir. Oh, little girl, I wouldn't tell you no lie. I know you can't. How can you say that we only just met? We're on the same. Ooh, she's got me there, but I'll get her, yeah. I got you there. No, you didn't. I was catching my breath. And look, it's starting to rain. And baby, you'll catch your death. Well, I don't know. Come on, it costs nothing to try. And you'll arrive home nice and dry. Jump in my car. I wanna take you home. Come on, jump in my car. It's too far to walk on your own. Jump in my car. I wanna take you home. Come on, jump in my car. It's too far to walk on your own. Maybe I will. That's better now. You're talking sense. Well, if you like, I'll just put up a fence. Well, alright, we'll soon be on our way. What for? Because it's such a long way. Where'd you live? I live downtown, it's roughly 84 miles. Hey, slow down, you must be joking there behind that cute smile. No, I'm not. Well, if you're not, there's only one thing to say. And what's that? Get out the car, get on your way. Get out of my car. But you just said that you take me home. Well, it's not too far, but there's no way that I can get there. I couldn't care less. Well, maybe I could see you next week. But you look a mess. Look who's talking, you got no right to speak. Get out of my car. You told me that you were a really nice guy. Well, I ain't. Well, yeah, get out of my car. Get out of my car.
Yes, bit of a novelty track, I would class that under. Ted Mulry Gang there, Jump in My Car. This next band are kind of forgotten in history, I reckon. It's another novelty act. In fact, I opened some website to check on the background to this band, and on the bottom it's got similar artist, Ted Mulry Gang, so we're still in the right vein. The band was, it was created by David Jones, who used to be a DJ on some radio station in Newcastle in New South Wales. And he had this character that he used to do on air called Dave the Darrow. Anyway, he kind of expanded it out, wrote some songs about it and recorded under the name Dave and the Darrows. And he had a kind of revolving door of musicians back in the day. I think this was released in 1979. And some of the musos that backed him was people such as John Paul Young. So he had a little bit of clout too. And he's actually recorded this song back in 1979, as I said, in the studios of 3XY. So 3XY must have still been playing back then. It's a novelty song. I don't know whether it had passed muster in this day and age because it is Dave and the Darrows with nice legs. Shame about the face.
legs, shame about the face. She said, can we go voting? I said that would be fine. But when I bought the tickets, she'd already changed her mind. She was turning out to be a real hard case. Nice legs, shame about the boat race. Well, she started getting bold and tapped me on the shoulder, whispered in my ear, it's getting kind of late. When I took her home, we hardly said a thing. I walked her to the door, expecting to go in. She looked me up and down, then she put me in my place. She said, nice legs, shame about your face. Nice legs, shame about your face.
Yes, I did make an apology before I played that. Dave and the Deros there. As I said, recorded in the studios of 3XY. So it's amazing what they got away with back in the late 70s. I do have another single of theirs. What is it? Up Your Nose with a Rubber Hose from Dave and the Deros. I may bring it next week, or I may just put it in the back of the record collection and never play it again. It's Thursday Drive. We've got 12 minutes to go, so we may kind of increase the intellectual level here by playing something a little bit different than that.
Local news and local views on your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
Imagine not being able to see the world you live in. Macular disease is Australia's leading cause of blindness. Please support Macular Disease Foundation Australia. Your donation today can help stop blindness tomorrow. Simply call 1800 111 709 or visit mdfoundation.com.au. Your donation will make a difference.
This is Ripe, Spacesuit for Two. Thursday Drive.
Welcome to voice print identification. When you see the red light go on, would you please state in the following order your destination, your nationality, and your full name?
I wanna make love with you. for a honeymoon suite, and the ceiling is the southern stars. Come on, baby, help me load the car. I'll beat my foot to the floor, to it far, far away. Let's get ready for a long, long trip. We're going to the country before the city gets me in its grip. We're going to the country. I don't care what your mama says, she don't think the right way. I don't care if your room's in a mess, we're going anyway. Hey!
The Nubiles going to the country. It's time for me to get out of here. Yes, I'm going to leave you with this one. It's the actual third single that the Go-Betweens ever released. The first was Lee Remick in 78. The second was People Say in 79. And then in 1980, while they were in England, they released this one, I Need Two Heads. Catch you next week. You have been on Thursday Drive with myself. We've got through about a tenth of the 7-inch singles, so I'll keep them divided and we'll bring them in and bring the rest of them in next week, and we'll see if we can slowly work our way through. But let's listen to the Go-Betweens. Catch you next week.
I look at you and I wonder why. Animals extinct and I'm beginning to cry. Give me a bank book, and sometimes I think I need two hands. The best detective's the child detective. Everything's brand new and it's all effective. So easy just to pretend. And sometimes I think I need two hands. I need attracted to people with strange names, like Bill and Jill and their collective fame, and all these things that are said. Sometimes I think I need two hands.
This is Drive with Brett Ditchfield.
88.6, 88.6, 88.6.
This is Plenty Valley FM News.
Hello, I'm Sarah Patterson. Pharmacists say they will have to cut staff and